Last planner in construction, worker huddle, how to run daily worker huddles. I am so excited to visit with you about this video because this is one of the improvements to the last planner system that will literally change everything for you. It will improve your culture. It will make your job site clean, safe, and organized, and you will have total participation. Let me just go ahead and kick this off by saying, it's not your fault. You're an A+ builder, so I'm not teasing any human. But from a system standpoint, if you don't do a morning worker huddle by functional area where the workers go from the parking lot to the huddle for 5 or 10 minutes, probably more like 7 minutes, and then to work and connect as one team, it's literally like, and I'm not making fun of it, I'm not saying that this is a great analogy, but it's literally like you're in East LA and you have rival gangs trying to knife each other. Already our contracts are set up to be sub-optimized and to create contention, but now you have different crews that don't communicate together, don't have the same culture, don't have the same working rhythm, are not going in the same direction, and you can never, ever, ever win on a job site like that. And let me just explain this. One of the most important aspects of lean is the concept of total participation. We cannot be effective if we're not working together. We must have highly coordinated job sites and work together. And because we've segregated everything out into different scopes, which may have helped, I don't know historically if it could have worked any other way, but because we have different trades and we're all segregated, which is not good, now we're all going in different directions. And Patrick Lencioni, he quoted somebody else. He said, if you could get everybody in an organization rowing together, you could beat any competitor anywhere in the world at any time. And that's the key. This morning worker huddle is not a nice to have. It's mandatory. And let me say this. I first discovered this, we were at the Bioscience Research Laboratory. I was the project superintendent, and we had a big basement, and to get into it was a little bit difficult. We did have a stair tower, but you had to walk down the side. We had it all cordoned off, but I was worried. My first job as a project superintendent, I don't want anybody to get hurt anyway. And so I was like, we're gonna huddle every day. We're gonna talk about how to maintain eye contact. We're going to talk about high visibility clothing. We're going to talk about how to work in a hole like this. We're going to talk about making sure that we have ventilation. We're going to talk about these things. And we started to do those, we called them whole huddles. And eventually I turned to Brent Elliott, another superintendent on the site. I was like, I'm never going to run work any differently anywhere. We're doing this the rest of the job. And we always worked in total participation, and that was probably the cleanest job site in all of Arizona. It was phenomenal. So let me go ahead and talk to you about the morning worker huddle. In previous videos in the last planner system, we've talked about the master schedule, the pull plan, the production plan, the look ahead, weekly work plan, and day plan. So I'm assuming right now on your project that you have from Monday to Friday, that you have one meeting in the week. I like to do it on Tuesday, where you do the look ahead plan and the weekly work plan, and that every day we have an afternoon foreman huddle that then queues us up and creates the plan for the next morning. So for the next morning, where we visit and communicate that plan to the workers. I even have a fun little video on Minecraft where I show this visually. I will link that to you in the description below. But the bottom line is, if from this afternoon foreman huddle, we have a day plan that communicates the bullet points, the big points of the day, and it communicates the production plan, the visual maps, and any other information that's pertinent in a Canva doc is my favorite way to do it, or Bluebeam, where the link to this, whether it's in Bluebeam or Canva, Canva is probably one of the best programs ever, and it goes out to a QR code. That plan is visual to everybody on the project site. So I like to have that QR code. Anybody can access it on their phones. Now, what you do is, this is the meeting that's not in a trailer. This meeting is from the parking lot, in between the parking lot and the work, so that you don't interrupt them, early in the morning. And if you can't get everybody because you have piece workers or people starting at different times, get 80% of your job site and do your best. And then also be more strict with some of the other trades, because this is not the Wild Wild West and they're not cowboys and cowgirls. We need to work in total participation. We'll have a visual board out in the field, and you will have the superintendent presenting, and you'll have all of the workers in a functional area, all of them, in the morning for 5 to 7 minutes, and you're going to go through that agenda. Now, they should be able to access the information through the QR code and visually on the boards. And I want to talk about why this is so important. You are creating a social group. They have to know, understand, and feel that you care about them. You've got to talk with respect. You've got to show respect with the bathrooms and with the lunchrooms and with how you work. You've got to shake their hands because that's our custom, and like greet them and talk to them and love them. They've got to know that you care about them. The breath and life of any organization is shown by the acknowledgement of the people and the connection that you have to the people. And so you're creating a social group. So you will do shout outs in the morning. You will ask for feedback. But then you will also, because lean is about the development, oh my gosh, lean is your operating system. The leader has to be in charge of the lean efforts. And lean is about the development of the people. So we have to do a bit of training, 2 minutes of training every day, elevating this workforce. Then you talk about the plan for the day. Then you talk about the weather, then you talk about deliveries, then you talk about inspections. And what you're mainly covering, if you're like, Jason, we can't communicate the plan to every worker every morning. I'm talking about change points, a crane at the south end, or a big excavation, or a storm that's coming, big change points that will affect their work. When you're done, I like to have a rally cry, like ours at the Bioscience Research Laboratory was, clean and steady, or in Spanish, limpio y constante. But when you're done, the workers should leave feeling, they really care. I'm gonna go do a good job for them. And I know the plan for the day and I can win. And I will tell you on my jobs, you're gonna be mad at me. We did not have graffiti. We did not have pee in bottles. We did not have vandalism because we didn't piss off the workforce. This morning worker huddle is the best thing you will ever do in the last planner system. And it is a missing component and you have to do it if you want operational excellence. I have never seen a job be operational excellence without this morning worker huddle that receives the plan that was created the afternoon before. I've seen on these big mega projects, multiple billions of dollars, hundreds of millions, or small projects. You're not going to hit operational excellence without the morning worker huddle. And so if you want the agendas and the details, this is in the book, Tact, Steering, and Control. And if you want to know why it's an improvement to the last planner system, that book is called The 10 Improvements to the Last Planner System. And I'm going to turn this into a blog post for you and hope you reach out in the comments if you need help. You can also join our coaching chat. We have a coaching chat on WhatsApp. You let me know, I'll add you to the chat. You can get information templates every day for free. I hope you've enjoyed this video. On we go.